Morning, sport fans. I'm gonna change the name of the boat from number 8 to late start. This morning, first thing I hear is fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. That was Mitchell bursting through the door. He comes over to see Grandma and Grandpa while he's waiting to go to kindergarten. And the next thing he says is he comes into the bedroom. Grandpa, the early bird catches the worm or the fish. Message understood. My plan was to get up first thing in the morning, get out here and catch my bait real quick and go fish some new areas. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock now. A couple hours after sunrise. We blew it. I even thought about going back to sleep and wait until tomorrow. Try again. Yeah, but we're here trying to catch bait now. We'll make the best of it. Oh, I just need to get a couple of perch, and then we can go blast off to where I'd like to do some catfishing. Perch action is turned on. That was a yellow perch. It's the first one of those I've caught in a while. About 10 minutes before that, I caught a white perch. Pretty good sized one. So there's enough for bait for the day. Still like to catch a couple more. We'll see how the action goes. We are out on the big water. This is where the river really opens up. Got 7 feet of water here where normally we're fishing in 5 feet of water. And a little bit more to the north, it'll go to 8 feet. And we'll cross the channel, it'll go down to 11 or 12 feet there. And then we'll work our way up to where we used to fish. But I've always wanted to give this deeper water a try. I think we'd be better off in a northwest wind because we want to fish where the wind's blowing into the bank. Right now we're fishing on the lee side, but we're I guess about a mile offshore, maybe a mile and a half offshore. So we're not in the protected water. Planer boards are having a tough time running. Half a mile an hour over the ground, which is what I normally like to do, but the wind's blowing about 10 knots now out of the northeast, and that's pushing the water already with a little bit of current, and then you add on a half mile an hour to that, and we're really pushing the planer boards through the water. This one over on this side thinks it's a hydrofoil. I don't know how we did that. Snagged this boy on the center rod. Little guy, be a good eater. Good form on that dive. Getting blown all over the place. I've got the spot lock on, and I've got the trolling motor cranked up at pretty good speed. And GPS is saying I'm going 2/10 of a knot backwards. So it's getting difficult to handle it. So we're gonna make a move, get back up in that protected water. We got the Queen Mary coming around the corner here. Give you a look. That thing's gigantic. You know, when you got something that big, you don't want to go out on the open water. What's that all about? Get yourself a John boat. another one right behind him. Okay, let's get back on the fish back. The wind is really giving me a sloppy troll. Yeah, we gotta take what we got. And then the crabbers came in here and set some crab pots right on the 5-foot drop off. Kind of pinches me to work close to the bank. That's not all that bad. Man, these yachts are moving out. That one that's in back is it's got kind of a semi-planing hull. He's kicking up a monstrous weight. We're going to be doing some surfing here in a little bit. Take another look at these boats. Both of these planer rods got some funny action going on in the planers. I swear there's a fish on them, or they'd have to be like 3-4 pounders. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boats, and they've got to be at least 80 feet or larger. Radar, satellite comms. They got boats on the deck that are bigger than this thing. I gotta reel this one. I think there's a fish on it. Whatever it is, it's so small it can't trip the planer. I don't know. I don't think so. there was a fish on it. That was pulling pretty well. That'd be a good eater. I'm gonna let him go. A lot of times you catch those little fish. Catch those little fish on a 8/0 circle hook. And it goes into the corner of the mouth and it gets into their eye. And I like to keep those fish for eating. A catfish like that will probably survive. I've seen a lot of catfish with their eyes all messed up. And they either do that fighting during the spawn, or somebody catches them, puts a hook through their eye and releases them. I got another fish over here. So I'm just going to hold on to this one. Battle with this one. I may have a colossal mess here. This might be a teener size fish. liners were acting funny. They're about the same size fish. Fish is in good shape. I'm gonna let them go. Let go of me, and I'll let go of you. Come on now. Probably should have checked those lines sooner. They were acting funny. Okay, we'll get that one out and then make our way over here. We're a little bit further out from the bank. We still have to deal with these crab pots. I think I'm gonna just dismiss this one on the inside and then zig out to the channel. So what's that, 3 fish? We released 2 10-pounders, and then we caught that little dink out there on the big water. Here comes Queen Mary on a planing hull. That was a fish or what? Up there and saw that thing keeled over. That's a fish. tough time believing it's a fish. It's like the poles and that gives up. It's just a wild fish. He's going all over the place. This is a crazy fish. He's not especially large, he's just crazy. He's about another 10 pounder. That was the best fight of the day. Little 8-pound dink. Not done yet. Well, we caught him on this old wore out yellow perch head. The mouth is about ripped off. That crazy fish went from this side across the center rod. He didn't get tangled up in that. He went underneath the other rod and came up the right side of the boat. That was crazy. Funny action going on that center rod. Yeah, something going on there. This is 1,000,000 miles back there. Another 10-pounder. Great now. A lot of these little things. Crazier in there. What do you think here? You think we got anything going on? Runs funny all day. Okay, sport fans, for a kind of a crappy day, we did pretty good. I don't think that moon does us any good. You know, it comes up, stays high early in the morning, in the dawn. The fish are all looking up, and they can see the moon, they can see all the bait fish, so they're feeding pretty heavy. And when we get out there, they're all full. So we didn't really do anything until midday, and then we had that little flurry of 10-pounders. But still, all in all, we got the one keeper. I guess we need to take care of him. Come on, boy. Just gonna have to ride that out before we get going. It's a good thing they went by us here and not while we were heading north, going up the channel. Sometimes I wish I had a bigger boat. Once all this goes by us, I'll bring up the trolling motor and we can get going. Couple more.